Did you know that every computer you visit on the internet knows where you live? If you did, you should probably take off your tinfoil hat and seek therapy. The reality is that geolocation of people through the internet is a fairly hit-and-miss affair. For example, when you visit a website, you leave behind a record of your IP address. The owner of the website can examine that IP address and run a whois query on it and try to geolocate it. Geolocation by someone's IP address will definitely tell you what country that IP address comes from, but it may struggle to get more accurate than that. It will probably get the city correct, but on occasions it will get that wildly wrong, so it's not something you would want to gamble the house on being true. Of course, geolocation by IP address isn't the only way to find you. As more and more web browsing moves onto mobile devices, website owners are starting to embed location-aware services into their site. You've probably noticed when browsing the web on your phone that you'll get occasional pop-ups saying, "This site would like to use your location." If you say yes, then your phone will examine nearby Wi-Fi hotspots to determine where it is and report that to the website. This will allow them to know where you are and give you useful information like the nearest Starbucks or museum. Some location techniques use the visibility of cellular towers to provide an even more accurate location for you. These types of geolocation are pretty good, usually within 5 meters of your location, which makes them both tremendously useful and slightly terrifying. In fact, to make it extra creepy for any Apple device users out there, Apple has started using something called iBeacon. By downloading the Apple Store app, you gave Apple permission to monitor your movements through an Apple Store. They will send alerts to sales staff if you begin to linger at one product, and they can correlate this with your Apple ID to see what products you've bought in the past, so you can be looking at the iPads and get a message saying, "Hey, did you know your iPad is 2 years old now? Why not upgrade today?" Thankfully, so far you have to give permission for a site to track you like this, even if it's buried in the terms and conditions of an app, and it's a fairly short-term use since it will drain the battery fairly quickly. Apple is not alone in wanting to know where you are. Companies like Google will use your location data while using their Maps application to show you more targeted ads the next time you search for something.